I feel pretty good about the fight. I'm not sure. I got to see the video on as to what it was in the second round. I felt off balance when he started unloading on me. I don't know if he hit me with something that put me off balance or if I had slipped or something, but I felt like I was trying to get my balance and I was looking right at that right hand when it was coming. Overall, I think there's a lot of controversy after my last fight. A lot of people say I don't have a chin. I think there's no one in the world that can question that I have a chin after eating 3 straight shots and being off, wobbly, and he still couldn't put me down. He put Wayne Barrett down, just put a lot of other people down. They call him the Mike Tyson of kickboxing, so to speak. He's ranked number 3 in the world. And, I think even with that, I won every round decisively. And I think that if I hadn't stopped the fight, I would have won the 3rd round decisively as well. So overall, I'm happy with my performance, and I feel like, I showed the world that I am the number one middleweight in the world. My game plan was to use my movement. I think that, yet stand my ground. I think that, if you watch him fight, if you run away from him, like Wayne Barrett didn't put enough stopping power. He did more of moving away, and I think that gives guys like Jason the ability to run you over, and once they get that momentum going. So I wanted to stop him in his place, and then when he would fire, get out of the way and be ready to stick back. And I think I did that pretty well. And the push kicks to the body. No, I think that with his style, that Dutch style, they want you to unload on them and hit nothing, and then you get tired, and then they can pop out of that shell. So I wanted to use my jab to to stop him out there. And then while he's sitting here, I was going to work the body. When his hands come down, then the opportunities would open up, and I think that worked pretty well. I believe he threw a kick, and I blocked it with my rear leg. He was throwing the inside leg kick, and I blocked with the rear leg. I think he just broke his toe. I don't know. I was kind of surprised that somebody would stop after a broken toe. I've seen a lot of other guys finish a fight with a broken toe. I think, no disrespect for Jason, but I just think he knew it wasn't going to get any better for him. I mean, obviously I would like to fight Artem Levin for the title. I think that's the fight that is the most exciting for the fans and the fight that excites me the most. However, like I said before, I get paid to fight, so I just want to fight. Ideally I would like to fight Artem Levin. If it's not Artem, then Simon or even Filip Verlinden. I think that the way the rankings are right now still looks really silly. I think there's no way that you can put Melvin Manhoff, who's only had 1 glory fight and lost, to Filip Verlinden, way above him in the rankings. I don't think that Wayne Barrett on a 3-fight skid is above Filip Verlinden. I think it'd be great, fight a great fighter like Filip Verlinden in Amsterdam. So I don't really care. I've always been, so to speak, the American guy, so I'm always on U.S. soil fighting, and I think that Amsterdam's on my list of places I've always wanted to go, and it's the birthplace of Dutch kickboxing, so I would love to fight there. So whoever you want to put me against me there would be great. Well, Dustin Jacoby said he wanted to fight me a long time ago and then got knocked the fuck out by Alex Barrera, who got beat up by the guy that I beat tonight, who got beat up by Artem Levin, who I beat last year. So, I mean, your fight math doesn't make sense. I understand that he's trying to build his name and you guys are trying to build up Americans, but if you want me to take a huge step backwards in competition, that's fine. I would rather fight, elite level kickboxers, not a guy who's lost 6 fights in glory, won 2 fights against 170-pound MMA fighters in a tournament, and now all of a sudden you want to throw him to this wolf. I mean, that's fine with me. I get paid to fight. I think that's pretty fair. Is that not? It's pretty fair. Well, I'm in Colorado. I did a little Nick Diaz comment earlier, but I'm going to enjoy the festivities here in Colorado for a couple days, and then back to work. Yeah, free Nick Diaz, man. I think it's atrocious. It's ridiculous that you could take away somebody's ability to make a living and work based off of a drug that nobody on this planet thinks is a performance-enhancing drug. If my opponent wants to smoke weed before the fight, I will buy it and roll it for him. No problem. I am just full of one-liners. I mean, you want to talk about marketability? You want to talk about charisma? You want to talk about? I am the total package.
You're saying some quotables, man. We're here in Colorado, so World Cannabis Network.